Now you'd carry on like that all the way around the cake. I'm not going to do it because obviously if I carry on doing it all the way around the cake you'll get bored. So I'm just going to show you how I'd finish the top of the cake off and how I would finish the bottom of it. Okay, so hopefully you can see the stripes there now. What I'm going to show you is how I finish the top off. Like I said, the top didn't get wet, it didn't get any water put on it, so these things lift because they're not stuck down. Okay, and this is basically because the cake was left for a few hours before I started putting this black paste on, so the white paste has slightly hardened off, so it's not sticking straight away. Okay, so I'm going to put a plaque with a cake board with a little zebra on this cake when it's finished. So I'm going to use this 6-inch cake board just as a guide. I'm going to put it in the centre. This is an 8-inch cake, and I'm just going to use my palette knife or any sharp knife as long as it's sharp, just to cut the stripes into the circle shape. Okay, I'm going to lift the board off, and all these extra bits we're going to take away. Now just get your brush with a bit of water on it, give it a squeeze. We don't need too much water on this now. I'm just going to wipe my hands slightly because I've been working with the black. I don't accidentally want to get any on the cake, and just using your palette knife, just lift up, put a bit of water there and let it drop back down. You don't want to be touching it and squishing it too much now because you've got your shape, you've got where it needs to finish, and all you're doing now is just gluing the ends down. You do this all the way around the cake until every one of them is glued down. Okay, now they're all glued down now. There's a couple of bits where I've marked the cake with the black. We don't need to panic over that, that's not a problem. These parts are going to be covered up anyway, but I will just show you if they're not going to be covered up. Just a damp brush, not a lot of, it's not soaking wet with water, squeezed all the water out of it. Damp brush, and just rubbed it over the white cake, and it's taken away all the marks. Now you can see that there's a few little icing sugar marks still on the black. Again, a damp brush, just gently rub it over the black, and it brings the black out nice and shiny and gets rid of those spots for you. Right, when you've been using black, or rubbing on the black with a damp brush, if you're now then going to, like there's a little mark there, if you're then going to decide to go and rub that little mark out, you're rubbing onto white paste, rubbing the black off the white, not the white off the black. So you need to clean your brush, because if you don't, you're going to rub black all over your cake. So you just, damp brush, just wipe away those marks. Okay. Now there's a step-by-step on my website on how to make balls for borders, to make them all the same size. Now I'm just going to use these balls that I've made earlier, and with a little bit of water, well actually they will stick straight away because I put water on when I put the stripes on with this, so the water's still there, so they will still stick. And with this, just to finish off the cake, just put the balls in. Now if you find that they're not sticking slightly, you can use a bit of sugar glue just on the side or on the bottom of them to make sure that they do stick. If you find that you needed something just to hold them in place. So there you go, a really quick, easy way on using the black and making the zebra stripes.